Let me describe two students. Student A watches videos, studies vocabulary, and reads model answers for the IELTS speaking test. Student B speaks regularly, practices answering questions, and makes mistakes and improves. Now here's the question. Which student is more likely to get a band 7? Hi, I'm Steve from ELT with Steve, and I'm here to help you with all things related to academic IELTS. The answer to the previous question is obvious, student B. But here's the problem. A lot of students still behave like student A. They're learning about English and the IELTS speaking test, but they're not actually using it. If you want to get a band 7 in the IELTS speaking test, you need to be able to respond naturally to questions, develop your ideas, and speak with some level of fluency. And you can't build these skills just by watching videos, reading, or thinking about answers. You have to practice speaking. Speaking is a skill, and like any skill, it improves the more you use it. It doesn't improve through passive learning, such as reading example answers, or memorizing answers, or just understanding the test. If you're not regularly speaking, your progress will be very limited. Now, some students do practice speaking, but they practice on their own. Obviously, this is better than nothing, but it's not as effective as people think. For example, you might record yourself answering a question. You listen back and you think, that was okay. But maybe you don't notice small grammar mistakes, unnatural phrasing, or any pronunciation issues. So the next time you practice, you repeat the same mistakes. So there's no real improvement, just repetition of what you're already doing. This is the difference. Practice helps you use your English. Feedback helps you improve your English. And if you want to get to band 7, you need both. Because band 7 requires control, consistency, and the ability to adjust your language. On my online IELTS speaking course, speaking practice is a central part of it. You're not just learning strategies, you're actively practicing your speaking. And more importantly, you're getting feedback on that practice. So you're not just repeating the same level, you're actually improving week by week. If you're not ready to sign up for my course, why not sign up for my free Telegram group? Each week I share a speaking task, provide some common feedback on mistakes, and give a tip. So you can start practicing more regularly and start understanding what speaking actually looks like. So ask yourself, when was the last time you actually spoke English for practice? Not thought about it, not studied it, but actually spoke. Remember, if you want to get a band 7, it's not about knowing more, it's about doing more with your speaking, because that's the skill you're being tested on. If you want to practice more consistently, the link to my Telegram group is down below.